Hello, I'm Henny and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how I styled the wig for Flamme from Frieren Beyond Journey's End. The main focus for this one is the long and large braid that reaches her knees, so I'll be showing you how I extend the hair and style the braid. Even if you're not styling specifically for this character, I hope the technique shown in the video will give you some insights on styling your own wig. So let me know in the comments what character would you use this method for. Also, if you're new here, I post more content like tips and behind the scenes on my socials, so do check them out in the description below. Well, let's get on with the styling, shall we? Starting off, I'm using a 100 cm base wig with a few packs of extra wefts. For this wig, I crimped the hair to be really fluffy so that the braid looks bigger. Then I section off two sides of the braid away, and as for the remaining hair in the middle, I split it into two. Grab a cotton rope and sew it onto the wefts and elastic band. We will use the rope as the base to attach extra wefts that makes up the length of the braid. Now with hot glue, starting from the bottom, glue on extra wefts around the rope. The end of the weft should reach the length that you need the hair to be. If you want more flexibility to the rope, instead of glue, sew the wefts on. But since this is all going to be tied into a long braid, gluing is much faster here. Here's a better look of how it's attached. Once you run out of weft, simply connect the next piece right alongside the ends of the previous weft. I also stack each row closely above the other so that when it is parted into two later on for the braid, the rope isn't visible. At this point, you will find that it is hard to go around the rope since it is so close to the top. So instead of going around it, I'm gluing the wefts on zigzag to cover it up, then cut away any excess width. Let down the hair that was sectioned away earlier and let's start making the braid. For the center of the braid, I'm sculpting the texture with my fingernails, setting it with hairspray before securing it with a zip tie. I didn't grab the entire middle section but only the top half of it, since the remaining I will part it into two as they will be merged with the two sides of the braid. Let's sculpt some texture on one side of the braid first. It is really important to have a firm grip of the hair here so that even if I'm tugging and sculpting it, it doesn't fall apart. Then set it with hairspray and dry it quickly with hairdryer. Carefully clip it onto the middle piece for now. Then same thing for the other side, sculpt and set. Carefully release the right side and join it together with the left side, making any adjustment to the shape and texture before securing everything together in front of the middle piece with a zip tie. The braid that I'm doing here is actually called a pull-through braid. With this method, it's easier to control the shape of the braid, and it is especially good for very fluffy and huge braids like this, since you can adjust the shape on both sides easily to get an illusion of a really thick and fluffy hair. Anyways, here I'm styling the second section of the braid, but I eventually took it apart and restyled it since I wanted to create even more texture and some loose strands on top. You can kind of see the difference here. So for the second section of the braid, I'm grabbing some hair from the rope extension, splitting them into two and bringing them forward. Also, grabbing hair from the middle section of the braid and split it into two and bringing them forward together as well. So this hair will be wrapped around the hair from the two sides that were secured together before. Tidy them and sculpt the texture like before, then setting it with hairspray and dry it with a hairdryer. Lastly, secure it together with zip tie. By the way, I did film this, but later on, to match the color of the zip tie to the rest of the hair, I airbrush over it with the same color tone to make it less obvious. Now repeat the same process for the next few sections of the braid. Since it's the same, I'm going to speed the video up a little here. Over here, since I didn't use the entire length of the rope for the extension, I'm carefully cutting the excess off. Now for the very last section of the braid, by now there shouldn't be any rope left, so just split the hair behind into two and bring them forward. Sculpt them like before and set it. Before you secure the ends this time, grab the remaining hair and tie them all together. Then adjust the width of the braid as needed and it's done. Let's move on to the front. Flamme's hair in front is pretty simple. It's mostly a side swept bang with some pieces of hair framing the face. Here I'm just heat shaping the hair that falls on her shoulders according to the design and then lightly set it with some hairspray. For the side swept bangs, measure how much excess length that needs to be trimmed off, then cut it away. Taper the ends and heat style it. To match the rest of the styling at the back, I made sure to sculpt the hair texture so that the strands will look really obvious. Slowly work on the other side of the bangs as well. Now for something that has an S curve, shape the curve on top first, then slowly move on to the bottom. It takes some patience and practicing to get it right. Then set each layer with hairspray to hold the shape well. Continue styling the rest of the bangs, giving it some flyaway hair as needed. Here's how the completed wig looks. This wig was on my wish list and I'm glad to have the opportunity to style it. I update my wish list on Instagram highlights from time to time, so be sure to check it out before you commission a wig from me since there's a special discount just for that. And here's how the wig is packed. I try to avoid bending the braid in case it goes out of shape, so I built a platform for the foam head to rest on. As always, thank you for watching my videos. I'm truly grateful for every bit of support. If you enjoy it, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!